crossed the wrong mongrel. You won't survive me.
I still see to your demise, so leave a bruise.
I stand ready.
I'm sure they mean some harm.
Done with you.
Close ranks. Battle formation. Defeat is not an option. Let us press on. I am
Make
your
short work
judge,
of this.
and soon your executioner.
Do not fear. Do not waver. Out of my sight. Let's have some fun. Did you see that?
Our path leads on.
Into the fray! Shading isn't that great after all. Strike has right against our
Attack! Retreat is not an option. I am your judge, and soon your executioner. Make every strike. You're nothing before me.
The
Close
inheritor.
ranks.
Guide my blade.
Do not fear!
You crossed the wrong road.
find trouble? No, they did.
The mortals are slaughtering us! How can this be?
Stop talking. Fight.
There! That's what happens to cowards! Get it together, you maggots, and we'll destroy them!
Quiet. Don't make me mad.
There they are! There they are! They're coming.
You really believe that? Ha ha ha, funny.
This demon is more dangerous than anything we've encountered here before. Let's attack together. This is our chance.
Death to the mortals! Lie down! Die!
Says hello. Sweet dreams, demon.
You little runt! You and Willowdust will regret this! I'll find you and shove your entrails down your throat!
Damn it. The dagger was supposed to kill him on the spot.
Do not whimper!
Do not hold back!
Surrender or else!
Godspeed.
against our resolve.
Strike as one.
Your performance is lacking. You are lacking.
Our path leads to discovery.
No reason to pause.
Attack!
Do not fear. Do not waver.
Shall overcome.
And soon, your execution.
My friends,
Contemplate on your mistakes. That is quite a discovery.
I'm all right. I'm all right. They were right against our
Not hold back.
This is not my time yet.
I refuse to surrender.
You are inferior. Did you see that?
Crusading isn't that boring after all.
Godspeed. I will not falter. Our time has come.
This is glorious. They did.
It's so light in here. It's all you. You're glowing from the inside.
This is just how I imagined the crusade would be. I'd enlist again right now if I could.
An angel at the helm of the crusade. Now our triumph is assured.
A horde of sour-faced, pious prigs, led by the chief prig. Jolly good. Everything is just like in Blessed Iomede's commandments.
Snaps its jaws at the Lord of Locusts.
Milady, this creature is about to die.
shouldn't you?
Behold, Iomade. Behold the death I sow.
You see, Suture? Shouldn't has no place here. I've waited for a very long time, but now the hour has come to turn my ideas into reality. I still have things to do in Canopus, but you must leave. Go to the old laboratory. I have a special task for you.
The laboratory? I hate that foul place. But I dare not disobey you, milady.
Forgive me this little masquerade. I am Arilu Vorlish, also known as the Architect of the World Wound.
What are we meant to discuss with one of the key figures in our enemy's army, I wonder?
Watch it. She's deadlier than a dozen demons. The betrayer of humanity. Her words are poison and lies.
You've handled the power of the Sword of Valor well. Such artifacts are almost like living creatures, and they react to their own kind, shall we say. The Sword of Valor once belonged to a mere mortal who became a goddess. It seems to see something kindred in you. Touching you has left the sword irreversibly changed. Now it is your banner, not Iomede's. Although perhaps it will still stop the demons from teleporting to the city as before.
Wherever you go, things change. Someone who lived dies, and someone who died is saved. Objects that were one thing become another. Why?
Without realizing it, this mad girl just asked a very important question. But for now, I shall let you seek the answer yourself. The Yoniel you freed from the dungeon was merely a mask. Sometimes I like to wear the guise of my fallen enemies, to study them from the inside. The real Yoniel has been gone for a long time, but unfortunately for her, not permanently. Her lot is far more frightening than the one I showed you. Perhaps you will learn the truth one day, but for now, it isn't necessary. Would you speak to me if I came to you in my true form? Well, this will never happen again. I no longer need to hide my face.
Wait a moment. You mean to say that on that terrible day in the square, our most honorable prelate, defender of the city against foes from within and without, stood shoulder to shoulder with Arilu Vorlish herself, and he didn't suspect a thing? Forgive me, but it's just too sublime. Do great villains and deities often gad about in disguise like that? Perhaps we've all shaken the hand of a herald, maybe even Zon Kuthon's, and we didn't even know it.
I was there, as were you. She made fools of us all.
True, true. But only one of us boasted that the queen and the goddess had personally appointed him to guard Canabris against enemies from without and within. Neither you nor I, as I recall, ever arrested anyone or had them burned at the stake for their supposed crimes, all while crowing that we could sniff out an evildoer at 50 paces.
I'm creating something. Building. Studying how the land lies. Laying the foundation. I am called the Architect for a reason. I'm not asking you to trust me. That would be unforgivably stupid. But I suggest, just suggest, that you search, analyze, think. What happened in old Sarkoris? What is the world wound? What is happening to you? Search for your answers. And for now, farewell.
Let the duel commence.
I will fight.
You are inferior.
We march ahead. Battle formation.
Did you see that?
Attack!
The performance is lacking. You are lacking.
We shall overcome. That is quite a discovery.
Did we step on their toes as
Do
well?
not hold back.
Right?
This will leave a bruise. I'll just sit here.
Godspeed.
Let's run, sweetie. Let's go. Why are you so slow? They're almost here.
I'm not going anywhere.
Don't you feel it? He's got that damn rag with him. I can't teleport. He's going to kill us.
If he kills us, then so be it. But this is my city, and I will fight for it to the end. And you, my love, you will be with me to the end.
Hello, Minago. Greetings, Mr. Misery Guts. It's us again.
The side of good? You mean Queen Galfrey's side? I've lost almost everything, but not my self-respect. If tyrants like her are good, then I surely belong in the abyss.
Forget about the Queen. She's not here. We're here. The Crusaders. Your friends. Do you remember fighting side by side in the ruins of Canabras? Come back to us!
I have no friends. The Canabras Crusaders treated me like carrion. You personally did nothing to me. But that's just because we barely know each other.
You have no idea how tired I am of you, mortal. But never mind. Today, we will finally be done with you. Right, Staunton? Right, sweetie?
You know, I once heard a peasant trying to convince his sick sheep to overcome her constipation and share her impacted torrent of crap with the rest of the world. The sheep was obviously very dear to the peasant, and he cooed and called her lambkin and darling as he described the process in graphic detail, apparently to inspire the beast. Well, listening to that wasn't half as stomach-churning as listening to your filthy demon mouth spewing honeys and sweeties all over the place. Ugh.
That's not your concern, mortal!
The Masters punished her cruelly for her failure in Canabras. As you can see, the leaders of the demons are as patient with their slaves as the Crusaders are with their commanders.
Sweetie, why are you telling him this? What does it matter? What?
Quiet. You have the audacity to ask me that? I fight on this side because the other side didn't give me a chance. Yes, I made a terrible mistake and Dresden fell to the demons. The Queen should have had me hanged. I deserved it. But she found a far worse punishment for me. False mercy. When she spared me that day, she said she wanted to give me a chance to make amends. And I believed her. For 70 years, I've crawled on my knees, shedding my blood for Mendev, only been spat in the face for it. For 70 years, I watched generations of Crusaders grow old and die, never once changing their tune about Staunton the traitor. What else could I give for my mistake? What more punishment could I suffer? How could I ever deserve forgiveness? And one day, I realized there's nothing I can do. The Queen had doomed me to a lifetime of humiliation. When I grew desperate, I only had two choices. To become my own executioner and carry out the sentence she rescinded that day, or go over to the other side. Put yourself in my place. Imagine yourself in that position. What would you choose?
I don't know. I haven't had a particularly nice time either in the River City. First there was the fire, then there were lots of other things. But I'm not angry at the people. I know they didn't do it out of malice.
Oh, girl. I should have followed your example dozens of years ago and found shelter in blissful madness. Maybe a feeble-minded beggar with no name and no memory would have been happier than the condemned traitor Staunton Vane. But now it's too late for that, too.
We sure will. We'll have so much fun that even the Abyss will feel the heat.
What is this? What are you talking about, huh?
You'll know soon enough, Lady Minago.
Right. No point in wasting time talking. To arms!
Staunton. Darling.
Stop whining! Didn't you swear your eternal love to me? Promised we'd rule Dresden together? Now shut your lying mouth and fight! Whatever end fate has in store for me, you will share it!
We will prevail.
You stubborn ass! You want to die for a heap of rocks? Go ahead. I'm not staying here.
No, my dear. You are. You will either fight to the bitter end, or I'll break your delicate little neck myself. With these very hands.
Are you threatening me, my mortal toy? Me? And with what? With the power I gave you. You ungrateful beast! Give me back what's mine! Take him, he's yours, and Dresden too! I don't care about this fortress, or this half-wit. Oh, I grow so tired of you mortals. Your humdrum little passions, your constant squabbling, your incessant accusations and excuses. You treat each other like dirt. Push weaklings like these two into our arms. And then you have the audacity to accuse us. Come on, punish your traitors. I've seen this show countless times. Amazing, isn't it? Everyone knows all about us, and yet they still trust us. Silly, silly mortals. Take your filthy rag! Take your befouled ruins! You can make soup out of this moron for all I care. I've had enough war. We Lily two were created for tenderness and love. Stay away from me with your swords and shields.
So this is to be my fate? I've been betrayed by people and demons alike. Now my life really is worth nothing. But that doesn't mean you won't pay for it dearly. Come on, you scumbag! Kill me if you can! I don't care anymore! You really do believe that, don't you? You really think that you can still change something? Somehow bring a cursed soul back to the light? I wish I could believe like you do, hope like you, but I know too well, there is no hope. I've been dead for a long time. As a matter of fact, the torment of the last few years, I might as well have spent them in the abyss. The only thing you can do for me is finish me off. Let's get this over with. To arms.
Do not fear! Do not waver!
Let us press on.